There have been a number of experiences in my career which have really highlighted for me the power of finance to influence the strategy of the companies I'm working for. I was working for a large retailer that had pharmacies in store. And this reason to have pharmacies in the store, it wasn't a healthcare retailer, was because it drove traffic into the store. People would come in for their prescriptions and they would shop the rest of the store, and it was a very reliable traffic driver. But from a finance perspective and from a company perspective, no one really knew, did we make money or not on that part of the business? It was never measured as a discrete part of the business. And then regulatory change happened, and capital costs started to go up, and labor costs. A shortage of pharmacists came into the marketplace, and we started asking the question: well, are we any good at it? We know that customers like the convenience. We know that we are award winning from a design of bottles for our prescriptions, et cetera. But can we afford to do it? Are we making any money on it? And it was an example where there was firmly held belief that we were the best at what we did. There was firmly held belief that it was critical to our business, and the firmly held belief that we were the only ones that could do what we did, and our guests would reject anyone else participating in that process. Now, where finance came in was to, for the first time, really dig in and understand what is the detailed P&L, of that business from an interior box perspective. How much capital are we actually spending? And here's the really important part. What's it going to look like over the next 1, 3, and 5 years, given increased complexity, regulation, and spend? And over a um, thoughtful conversation with management, we came to the realization that we couldn't do it on our own. And so for the first time ever, this retailer was willing to actually contemplate having someone else operating inside the broader box, right? A third party coming in partnership to operate the pharmacies to try to ensure that the traffic was maintained, that the guest experience was still excellent, but taking it out of the hands of control, of the retailer. And that was hard strategically to get the organizational line to do that. But the numbers told the story, the numbers conveyed the why, and ultimately the company decided to push ahead.